Kansas State University has both an opportunity and a responsibility to bring our resources and expertise together to solve the challenges facing our state, our nation, and our world. But we need to do this in ways that challenge the status quo and even our historical norms. This starts by establishing interdisciplinary areas of focus that bring this institution together in new ways and provide the infrastructure to uncover new and collaborative ways of thinking. We call these areas of focus the KState Opportunity Agenda. 4 focus areas that are broad enough for everyone to find their place within them, but specialized enough that this institution will be able to bring its expertise to bear on a grand scale.
We will direct our research in service to the needs of Kansas families, businesses, communities, and individuals to ensure their health and well-being is very much a part of our commitment to their economic prosperity.
In the broadest sense, I think community health and well-being is about shoring up opportunities for individuals, organizations, businesses all across the state that lead to prosperity. And that prosperity is the bedrock of that, the foundation of that is health, and health in the sense of at the individual level, and then the health of a community. And then at the broadest sense, the health of this state as it functions as part of a larger nation and as part of a larger global community. When you think about the challenges in Kansas, the big challenges like affordable quality housing, affordable childcare, and health and the health delivery systems, those are not unique to Kansas. We see those in our neighboring states. We know those are across our country, and we know those same challenges show up in all kinds of communities across the world. Well, we're a land grant, and that means we care about people. So we have built this university with relationships and people. So when you think about our research endeavors, our teaching endeavor, and then our extension system, it puts us in a perfect position to help, to be a piece of the equation of healthy, prosperous communities in all 105 counties.
Sustainability and environment. This is an area we'll bring together our scientists, our policy experts, our scholars in virtually every discipline of the university to help prepare for a sustainable future under conditions of changing climate and uncertainties in the environment.
The greatest environmental challenges facing our region today include the loss and degradation of native grasslands, water quality and water quantity issues, and soil health. All of these threaten human health, the viability of rural communities, and agricultural production, which is the economic driving engine of the state and region. KState plays a vital role in helping to solve these challenges through its research to identify how grassland productivity, water availability, and soil health are affected by climate change, increases in extreme weather events, and land use.
And this really crosses all of our colleges and many of our departments, our physical campus locations, and our research and extension locations across the state. And it crosses multiple disciplines, some you might not traditionally think of when you think of water-related research, such as sociology and economics and political science, but also biology and agronomy and communication studies. Really is across the board our water-related expertise and research at KState. This sustainability opportunity agenda recognizes that extending and conserving the future of our state and nation's water supply will require multidisciplinary research and engagement and training the next generation of water and natural resource professionals. So as the next gen land-grant university, KState's here to meet that need.
Global food security and biosecurity are big areas for KState. They're areas we have national and international prominence already. We'll continue to focus our research and our teaching and service activities to animate and drive forward our expertise in these areas and ensure that we're serving not only the food security and biosecurity needs of our state and region, but those of the nation and the world as well.
There's so many challenges. It's hard to narrow down as the single most important biosecurity challenge that we have. We have foreign animal diseases that exist outside of this country that could be devastating if they were here, and we have emerging diseases similar to COVID-19. We had a range of faculty involved that immediately pivoted their work to a novel virus they'd never seen before, and were able to answer truly important questions about this particular new virus. And they are poised to do that for whatever new emerging disease might come. And so developing vaccines and preventive measures are going to be really important.
Here under one roof, we work on pathogens of plants, pathogens of animals, including livestock, zoonotic pathogens that can infect people, and foodborne pathogens. There is nowhere like this anywhere in the world that has this capability under one roof.
The Biosecurity Research Institute is an incredible resource that not many universities have. It's a biosecurity level 3 laboratory.
These efforts at the Biosecurity Research Institute by KStaters and their collaborators are contributing every single day to the security of our agricultural system and, by extension, the world's food supply.
In our agriculture and food industry, we have many challenges. First, food insecurity. About 850 million people around the world do not have access to food or cannot afford the 3 meals. Second is with nutritional insecurity. About 2 billion people around the world are malnourished. Either they are undernourished, not having enough calories, or suffering from micronutrient deficiencies, or are obese. Third is water insecurity. Our water resources are dwindling very rapidly, which is putting a lot of pressure on our agri-food systems, particularly in Kansas, which is a home for the largest freshwater aquifer called Ogallala Aquifer. The water in this region is depleting rapidly, and we need to develop practices which will enhance the life of this Ogallala Aquifer. And finally, our agri-food systems are being challenged by climate change and occurrence of extreme events, particularly heat stress and drought stress. Scientists and educators at research centers are working closely with the producers to develop the best management strategies to increase the productivity, profitability of our agri-food systems, and at the same time addressing the environmental sustainability.
Enabling technologies. This is where we bring all of the exciting advances from digital technologies to artificial intelligence to technologies that aren't yet invented. We bring them all to bear on our research and discovery missions, our teaching and learning missions, and our outreach and engagement missions.
KState is enabling technologies through these main factors: corporate engagement, industry partnerships, as well as developing new and innovative educational curriculums.
As an engineer, I get excited about technology with regard to the improved quality of life that it affords people all across the world, whether that is with regard to safety in terms of transportation, in terms of an operating environment, in terms of equipment, whether that is health, having healthier lives and being able to heal and cure more disease. I also get excited about what it means for increased productivity. The other thing that excites me about being in this technical field is being able to help people with special needs, to use technology to enhance their lives, to be able to use technology to make life and quality of life better. We like all the conveniences of our lives that technology is affording us today, but there's those challenges, those ethical challenges of privacy and personal freedoms that I think require a very integrated approach of technology and people. Those are more and more socially complex problems that require a very integrated approach.
Another consideration from an ethical perspective is the harmful effects of the usage of technology, which also leads to a greater need for transparency and accountability, especially when you talk about things like ChatGPT, artificial intelligence. There's a lot of conversations around what needs to be done in these areas. When it comes to precision agriculture, we partner with the College of Agriculture, in addition to the College of Technology and Aviation, to provide UAS services and UAS research capabilities as it relates to the agricultural industry in general. So we have a lot of these opportunities available to us, and we're doing it today. So that's really exciting for us.
The KState Technology Development Institute and KState's College of Engineering works with business and industry every day, and we work with people from across the state of Kansas and beyond. We work with small companies, we work with large companies, where we work with people in all fields that are trying to adapt technology to be more competitive, to improve the quality of life. And that is one of the great things about serving in a land-grant institution. We have a strong service mission for working with companies and entrepreneurs and innovators all across the state to help them advance their technologies, to help them bring new technologies to the marketplace. K-State is well positioned to do that, not only today with helping from the technical assistance perspective that we have in the College of Engineering and across the university, but also the students of today are the future workers of tomorrow, the future technologists of tomorrow. They are the ones that are going to carry forth these innovations and technologies and make even greater contributions on behalf of our society, the state that they live in, the community they live in, and the university that they attend.